Here we go. I'm going to start by pulling down the heavens. Breathe in, breathe out. And then one last time. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, shake the 9 gates. Start. We're opening up the major joints. We're waking up our bodies. So first now you're shaking your hands. Now you're going to start shaking your body. That lets your hands shake. So now your hands are shaking because you're moving. All right. So go back and forth. You want to be going up and dropping on your heels. So you're sending a shock wave through your body. You should feel your skin move over your muscles move over your bones. You're lifting your rib cage and then going up and down. So you're breaking up any adhesions in your viscera. Just go for a few more seconds, really loose. Okay, this is shake the 9 gates. Your 9 gates are your upper, lower, and middle back, hip, knee, and ankle, shoulder, elbow, and wrist. That's where the energy can get stopped. There. Throw. Okay, so now we're going to do Dragon shakes his whiskers. Okay, remember your chin, you're following your shoulders. Okay, then as you get a little bit more warmed up, want to pick a spot behind you. Focus your eyes each time you turn. Your hands are loose and then they're hitting against your body. This is actually liver 14, but you're also, once again, waking up your internal organs. Okay, and then as you get a little more warmed up, try to go all the way around. So if you got enough flexibility, look at the same spot behind you, and you want to use your eyes. You want to focus each time you turn. Okay, now finally we're gonna reach, and then reach. You're gonna breathe in, reaching, and then look as you turn. Again, we're working on our spine. Want to open up your spine, plus this side is squeezing your internal organs, the other side is stretching them out. And there's a meridian that runs up the side of your body. You're getting the kinks out, the energy can flow. So we'll do this. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Do one more each side. Breathe in, stretch, using your eyes, focus and reach. Really want to be reaching. Your shoulders are up against the wall, so you're not turning. This is really working. It's crescent stance. It's working on your, stretching out your backbone. Okay, those are our 3 warm-up exercises that you can do anytime during the day to just wake up your body a bit after you've been sitting. Okay, so now we're going to start the 6 movements that we have of the 8 brocades. So you're going to put your hands together. You're going to come up. You're going to breathe in and then reach up. Breathe out. Breathe in. And then as we breathe out, we lean to the side. Breathe in. Reach up. Breathe out. Lean to the side. You're trying to curve your backbone, but your shoulders against the wall. So breathe in. This time we're going to turn and look behind. And then breathe in, up on our toes. Breathe out. Turn and look behind. Then come back and come down. That's 2 hands press to heaven. That's 1 set. So we'll do a few more sets. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. This time you're going to turn and look behind. Breathe in. Breathe out. One. Come down. Another set. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you have shoulder problems, just go as high as you can. You don't necessarily have to go straight over your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look behind. And then breathe in. Breathe out. Look behind on the other side. Okay, that's the first one. That's two hands pressed to heaven. Now we're going to hold the golden chi ball. It's about the size of a beach ball, so your hands aren't close to your body. We're going to turn over. The hand that's on the top is going to go up. The other hand's going to come down. You're pushing both ways. Come down. We're going to turn the ball over. So the hand at the bottom, you're working your small muscles in your arm too. So your fingers should be pulled back, and it's like you're trying to palm the floor. The same thing with the upper hand, but the upper hand is going in the same direction as your shoulders. So this is splitting heaven and the earth. Okay, so I'm going to come down, turn the ball over, and then press. Okay. And over, and press. Okay, so breathe in, turn over. We'll make this a set. So now your hand's going to come down. The hand on the bottom is going to go down your hamstring, and you're going to turn around and look. Turn the ball over as you breathe out. This comes down your hamstring. You turn around. Both hands are pressing. You're still pushing. Okay, so that'll be a set. So we'll go through a couple sets. So hold the golden chi ball, turn over, breathe in, breathe out. Come down, breathe in, breathe out. And over, breathe in. Now when you breathe out, your hand goes to your hamstring and you turn and look behind. Come in, breathe out, put in your hamstring, turn behind. Okay, then we'll start over again. So breathe in, breathe out, pressing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, turn the ball over on your hamstring. Come back, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, we'll do one more set. Breathe in, breathe out, pushing your hands. Don't forget you're pulling your fingers back. You're working your forearms too, the small muscles. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so that's splitting the heaven and the earth. All these are to warm up your backbones, wake up your internal organs, let fluids flow, and open up the small joints in your back and your neck. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is King removes his helmet. So on this one, when hand comes behind the back, so in this case, I'll put my left hand behind my back and I look toward my left shoulder. My other hand comes over my head and touches my ear. Okay, so when I breathe in on this one, I'm basically pulling back my elbows. What I'm trying to do is touch my shoulder blades together. Okay, and then breathe out. So when you breathe out, you switch to the other side. Breathe in, pull your elbows back, breathe out. Now, what you're trying to do is turn your neck, but you don't want to crank it. You don't want to hurt your neck, but you're trying to slowly build up your flexibility. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. So you want to try to turn your head a little bit more. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So this one, like I said, you're trying to loosen up your neck muscles. You're trying to build up some flexibility too, but you don't want to really crank. You don't want to hurt your neck, which you could easily do if you pull too hard. So breathe in, pull your elbow back, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now we have some variations of this. So this time, when you want to look down toward the floor, your hand comes up, and then when you breathe out, you still pull your elbow back, but you look up at the ceiling. So you're warming up your neck different ways. So look down toward the floor, breathe out. Breathe in, look at the floor. Breathe out, pull your elbow back, look at the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out, look at the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so there's one more variation. Start out the same way. You're coming up at this time when you breathe in, you're going to look behind. You come to the front, breathe out, switch your hand. Breathe in, behind. So breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more time, breathe in, turn around, look behind, try to focus on a point behind you so you're using your eyes too. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, the next one is gather the sun, come down. Gathering the sun, you're looking up, you want to expose your heart to the sun to gather an energy. Your hands come in front and they scrub along your ribs. This is the lung meridian here, and you're activating that. Then you're coming back, you're putting your hands on your kidneys to support your kidneys. You're going to go down and your back is arched, so you're working on your hamstrings. Okay, if you have vertigo or anything, just stay there, just drop your hands down as we breathe out and stay here. If you don't have problems with high blood pressure or vertical, you're gonna, as you go down, you're gonna start out by being arched. Now you drop your head, you rub your meridians down the back of your leg. You're gonna breathe in, and then when you breathe out, you bend your knees, come up one vertebrae at a time. Then we start again. So here we go. So breathe in, gather the sun, scrub your meridians, support your kidneys, arch your back so you'll be looking forward. Now breathe out, go down the back of your legs, you're dropping down, reach for the floor. Okay, so breathe in, and then breathe out, bend your knees as you come up. So you come up one vertebrae at a time, and then here we go. So breathe in, scrubbing, supporting, breathe out, reach, breathe in, breathe out, massage the meridians on your inside of your legs, breathe in, scrub, breathe out, arch your back. Remember, these are the ones we did to stretch our hamstrings and hopefully help with some of our back problems. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, open your chest, you're leaning back, you want to be looking up, come, meridians, support your kidneys as you arch your back, then relax, rub the back of your legs, reach for the floor, breathe in, breathe out. One more time, breathe in, gather the sun, scrub your meridians, support your kidneys, arch, breathe out, reach for the floor, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so the next one is now we're working on our lower body. We're going to start out. You can put your feet together, toes out, heels out, toes out, and then put your feet straight. So that's a good distance around there. You don't want to be too far out, but you don't want to be close in because we're going to work on our horse stance. Feet are pointing straight apart. Your back is straight against the wall. So you're going to go up and down while keeping your back against the wall. So you don't want to be doing this. Your back's against the wall. You want to keep your knees, you don't want your knees to really go past your big toe, so your toes. So here we go. We're just going to practice first just the horse stance. We're going to come up. You come up a bit. You breathe in, and then you breathe out, and you sink down. So you're breathing in. Breathe out. This is one of the basic stances. So you want to be able to do this and understand this so that you can do a lot of the forms properly. Do a few more times. Then breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so this one, is part of the form. It's called pull bow to shoot an arrow. So what you're going to do is you're going to be in your horse stance. You're going to come and you're going to have your hands like this, called the kiss. This hand is near the edge of your mouth. And so what you're going to do is as you pull the bow, you're going to sink down, and then you're going to let the arrow go. Then you're going to come up, and then you're going to sink down. You're going to turn. This hand stays near your mouth. You're going to pull this out, and then you're stretching. You're opening up your chest. You're trying to open up your joints. Your elbows reaching and your fingers are reaching, and you're pulling in the opposite direction. So you don't want the elbow to be dropped down. This is in a straight line. You want to sink down even more when you do it, and then you let go of the arrow. Okay, so breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So this is strengthening your lower body, your legs, and your ankles. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, stretching, breathe out. Breathe in, 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 breathe out. Do one more each side. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. So that's pull bow to shoot an arrow. So you see, there's 3 of them. The other 2 also, they work on your lower body. So to strengthen that up, that's very important in your daily life. So that you want to be stable and be able to walk around and climb stairs. Okay, so the last one is King shakes his body. This one is very similar to Shake the 9 Gates, which is a separate form. So this is part of this form, but it's the same idea. You want to break up all the adhesions in your fascia and your internal organs. So you're coming up on your toes, and then you're dropping. So that's all this one is. But you're loose, so you drop. You want to have your knees soft, so you don't want to hurt your knees, but you want to have enough so that as you hit, it sends a shock wave, hopefully, through your whole entire body. When you're going up, you want to lift your ribs off your internal organs, so when you go down, that also makes a compression the other way. So this is basically to try to break up things in your body, so fluids and energy can flow through. So just do a few more of these. So breathe in, and then breathe out, just drop down. Breathe in, drop. Breathe in, drop. So you're coming up on the balls of your foot, and then you're dropping. You don't want to be leaning forward and dropping back. You're actually going up and down. So when you're going forward and backwards, you're not going like this. You're up and then dropping straight down. Just do two more. Up, down, and up and down. All right, so that's 6. Those were 6 of the 8. We'll do the other 2 on Sunday. Then you'll have all 8 from this form. All right, and then finally we'll do our few minutes of meditation here. So in this type of meditation, it's a standing meditation. You want to be grabbing the floor with your toes and your heel. Your foot should be slightly arched. You're trying to have a good connection with the earth. Your knees are soft. They're not bent, but they're soft. You want to slightly pull in your pelvis so that it straightens your lower back a bit. You don't want to have an arched back. You want to pull your shoulders up and drop back. And then you want to feel like your head's being slightly pulled up. So there's this tension, not tension, you're stretching. So you want to straighten out your spine so energy can flow through your body. Okay, that's one. We're stacking our bones right now. We have so we have ping pong balls in our arms, so you don't want to be stretched because you want energy to be able to flow out to your fingertips. Okay, on this one, we're bringing your hands up over our heart. Okay, so right now we're in summer. Summer is the fire season, and the heart is the organ. So we want to be like fortifying our heart right now. So here we go. So we're going to breathe in. Now remember, whenever we do meditation, you breathe with your abdomen, not with your chest. So you want to breathe in. You want your lower abdomen to go out, and then breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so now when you breathe in, you want to have your tongue touch the top of your mouth just behind your teeth. That's making a circuit so the energy can flow through your body. And when you breathe out, you can drop it because then it's going down the front of your body. So when you're breathing in, the energy is coming up your back, over your forehead, and into your mouth. So that's why that needs to be touching. And then when you breathe out, it goes down, flows, washes over the front of your body, down to your groin. And then so there's a cycle. Breathe out. So breathe in. Energy's coming up the back of your body into your mouth. Breathe out. Drop your tongue down. Washes down the front of your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so when you meditate, you want to have a slight Buddha smile. So the edges of your mouth should come up just slightly toward your ear. You want to do a Buddha smile, not a Joker leer. So here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Drop your tongue. Breathe out. Breathe in. Energy is coming up your back, over the top of your head. Breathe out. Going down the front of your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. So meditation, you want to learn to control your mind. So at this stage, we're doing directed thought, which is visualizing the energy flowing as we breathe. So breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, we'll go for 1 more minute. So breathe in. Energy is coming up the back of your body. Tongue's at the top of your mouth. Breathe out. Drop your tongue down as the energy washes down the front of your body. And breathe in. Breathe out. So there's a cycle going up. You have kind of super meridians called vessels that go around the front and back of your body, 2 of them. So you're putting energy through them. Breathe out. Breathe in. Tongue at the top of your mouth. Energy up your back, over your forehead and into your mouth. Then breathe out. Down the front of your body. Okay, so that was another minute. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now slowly lower your hands and bring your feet together. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull down the heavens 3 more times. You can capture all that energy we've generated. So breathe in. Breathe out. Push all that energy down to your navel. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then 1 last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, and we clap for ourselves for